The ARC AF2 Hungary race. Joined with me today is my rival from Div 1, Lee Kelly. Hungary today. How are you feeling about this race? Yeah, same here. I mean, in experience driving this track, it's just like been really hard to overtake on. Getting you properly is also quite difficult due to overheating. So we'll see how today's lot will cope up, as it looks like Conor Hannock is out for a lap, joined by Fidel Fabian and Jake Scarborough. Monaco, but just the walls are out the way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you there, friend. Who track? It looks like Jake Scarborough, and he's on the mediums. All right. As he gets ready to begin his lap. All right, Jake Scarborough entering the final corner now, coming out in fourth gear, about to start his lap. DRS wide open, and Jake Scarborough begins his lap. As he approaches turn one, brakes very early. It's a little bit squirmish coming out that section. DRS wide open again. Coming into turn 3 now, or 2, sorry, and 3. This section being really long and flowing. Lee, if you want to say something, because there isn't really much I can say. Now, yeah, as he comes out the final corner, he'll come around and round his lap off on a 1:16.1. Not too bad for a first lap on the mediums. Fidel Fabian invalidated. Who's the next person? Did Conor Hannock invalidate? Yes, he did. Do you have the list of the drivers, by the way? Okay. Any person we're not aware of, just give me a shout. Alright, let's spectate Ollie as he's coming through the starts the last sector now. Takes that section in fourth gear. This section being long and flowing, you're going to have to be very patient to put down the power here, as Ollie Durston showed off nicely. Ollie Durston rounding off the final corner. Ollie Durston set to 1:15.2 on the softs. Great pole position lap. Still a lot of time to be found, but obviously only the beginning of the session. Lee, if you want to take over somebody's commentators over somebody's lap. Billy Targi, he goes third, so 1:16.2. Fidel Fabian. Not too bad. Jake Scarborough is looking strong with his mediums, to be honest. Yes, yes. As Conor Hannock set to 134.7. Oh, Deleda, is that you? Matthew Stotts, 37-0. I don't think there's anyone... Okay, as I haven't gotten the name of this one actually. Evids crosses the line, set to 116.6. Yeah, oh. Connor Setchell about to begin his final, the final sector. Like I said, long and patient this section is. Takes that corner a little bit squirmishly, as he's a little bit more squirmish coming out that section. Rounding out the final corner, Connor Setchell. He's going to set a 116.9. No, definitely very squirmy. As I believe... Oh, nice. I believe Dylan Swiss Carpenter is on the lap. So... Oh, no, yeah, no, he's not. Hannock taking it easy. It does look like it. I mean, he is using his ERS, so if you want to commentate this this round, you can. Ooh, six tenths he found there. Not too bad, not too bad. As there's a comment coming in. Oh, can't hear the other person. Lee, I think, yeah. Okay. That. Yeah, we got that sorted. Thanks for commenting that. Stotts.
You should be able to hear me now. After I'm sure.
If anyone's watching, just give me a confirmation that you can hear Lee.
Yeah, as Joseph Cozy goes. Cozy is that?
Cozy, yeah. Cozy,
yeah. Goes P2.
Cozy actually setting a 115.9. Ollie Durston about to begin a lap. Let's spectate him for a little bit as Ollie Durston is going down the main straight. Max over on the hot lap mode. Approaches the first corner in second gear, third. Opens that DRS quite early. He's a little bit squeamish coming out that section. As Ollie Durston is about to come around this section now. Very long and very flowing. It's about getting under power early, as you can see Swiss Carpenter as he invalidates his lap. Swiss Carpenter is actually on a lap behind him, and who's actually, I tell a lie, he's again on zero. And yeah, we've gotten confirmation. Yeah, we can hear him. Spin and win left. I think he's having internet issues.
Joshua Morgan on the lap again, this time on the soft tyres though, so see what we can do. Come on. Yeah, Josh Morgan. Yeah, Josh Morgan.
Josh Morgan coming around this section now. Will he invalidate like Ollie Durston did, or will he...
Doesn't invalidate.
Doesn't invalidate, takes it really nicely. Coming around this section in 4th gear, very long and flowing. And to the chicane now, he locks up a little bit. Now it's all about hooking up these corners and getting momentum out of it. Stays in 4th gear through this twisty section. Come around the fast right-hander. And he's 1.7. Ooh, very competitive as he comes round the final few sections now. Joshua Morgan about to approach the last corner. He'll take it in 4th, down to 3rd. As he rounds out the final corner, DRS open, set to 1:14.9.
Into the 14s.
Ooh, Ollie Durston, he's feeling a little bit challenged.
Interestingly, Ollie Durston, he set his best time on softs. He's gone back on mediums to try and beat that. I wonder if he made a mistake or something. Maybe she's very confident. That's very. Let's see. Is he up in the middle sector? I think he's saying. Ollie Durston.
Ollie Durston, he just invalidates, yeah.
He was only just down though, so that could have been decent enough.
If I were Ollie, I'd put on them softs.
It's as soft hard as possible. I've done it, I think, so it's not like it's a bad strategy to do.
It is very difficult to pull off, admittedly, but if you can pull it off, then kudos to you. Who's coming around this final section now? Hockey Mad comes around, begins his lap, as Evids YT comes around in 10th. As Connor Hannock is now approaching this in 3rd gear, comes out of that section in 3rd gear, BRS open, approaching this turn 2 now.
Jake Scanberg goes P3.
Ooh, nice. Connor Hannock just gliding the car through this section now. Takes that in 7th. And he's coming around this section now. Just don't top that curve or else you'll be facing the other way as he's approaching the chicane now. Takes it very cautiously. Through this tight, twisty section now. Oh, Evids YT actually goes fastest.
Oh, he does on a 14.8. That's a very good time.
It is indeed. As Hannock now, he's just coming around this final few sections now. Hannock in 4th gear, going around the final corner now. What time will he set? At approximately 380 kilometers per hour. Sets at 1:15.2.
Yes. Connor Setcher goes P5, but he was held up by the Alfa Romeo. Ernst was Carpenter there. In fairness to him, he wasn't on that, so he was not on an obligation to get out of the way.
Yeah, indeed. I'm going to spectate Matthew Stott spin and win, as he's on for a medium run. Oh, he just invalidated, just tapped that curbs ever so slightly.
Fidel Fabian's on that, he's on the sauce now.
Fidel Fabian invalidates.
Well. Gee, we're cursing everyone now.
Yeah. Who's the next person to be cursed?
No one's not to be cursed at the moment.
No. As Ollie Durston's making his outlap. There isn't really anyone on a fast one, I don't think.
No, I don't at the moment.
No. Very uneventful so far. Surprise of the session, Evids. I did not expect him to, you know, be this fast. But it's definitely a pleasant surprise, I will tell you that much.
No, it is.
Just remember, Ollie has done his lap on softs his first time around, so he won't have that tyre advantage come midway through the race.
So I think Ollie's just gonna try and go for pole at the end of the day. There's a track like Hungary, it's not as easy to overtake, so if he can get pole, he's in a bad position for the race, so he's just getting ready to start his huh?
Alright, Ollie Durston rounding out the final corner, takes it a little bit wide, but we'll have a nice exit coming out here. DRS wide open as Ollie Durston begins his lap, steaming down the main straight now. How will he take this first corner? Takes it really nicely, turns in a little bit early, gets on the power really nicely. As he's approaching the second corner now, how will he take this? Like everyone else, very nicely. It's about putting the power down early as he invalidates. He'll have enough time if he has enough fuel to do another lap. But that is, the pressure is mounting on Ollie.
So around the track out here, you don't want to go for 2 laps on this as well. So I just noticed, Conor Hannock and Ollie Durston, 1,000s between them two.
Oh God, that is a good observation there.
I just noticed that.
Yeah, Conor Hannock is actually going on his lap now. He'll have enough time to make the start finish.
Both Renaults have only just come out. They're cutting it very close, but
they are. Yeah, they are. It is going to be quite close. Yeah, them two are going to need to get a move on, as Jake Scarborough, I believe he's on a lap. No, he
isn't on a lap, yes.
Okay, so let's spectate him a little bit. Jake Scarborough, obviously driving for NF4 in Ferrari during his time in AF1, moved down to AF2 when it was set up last week. Ooh, takes that really nicely.
Obviously, his best time as Kyler Boggs has joined.
Hello, Kyler. In pursuit, joining in the fun. Wow, look how he takes it really aggressively. Very little momentum though. Might hurt his lap a little bit as Ollie Durston retires. Heartbreak for the SHR Alfa Romeo.
7-10, so obviously his first time was on medium, so obviously that's very lucky not to invalidate.
Yeah, very, very lucky.
Very lucky.
As Jake Scarborough is about to enter the final corner, what time will he set? DRS wide open again.
Can he snatch pole?
Yes, he does! Pole for the NF4 driver. Wow. Impressive.
So let's see him finish.
Zanik Josh, actually, he's a big contender. Locks up hugely coming out the second sector corner. Might hurt his tires a little bit, but let's see what happens as he's takes this. Oh, invalidates that. Oh, unlucky for the New Horizons driver. Spectating.
Satchel is on the lap though.
Satchel, yes. Satchel keeps it clean. Ooh, very nice and flowing through there. As Fidel Fabian retires. Oh, Fidel Fabian getting in front of Conor Satchel. Luckily the AI does get out of the way, but as Conor Satchel rounds out the final corner, Conor Satchel
up to the line.
Yes, gets pole! Gets a 1:14.6 for the New Horizons team. Impressive showing for Conor Satchel now. Is anyone else on the lap? Joseph Cozy. ISRL Joseph Cozy, 15.6. Not too bad. Billy Targy, he's on an invalid lap, so he won't set a faster lap time. Admittedly, mate, that was quite impressive. But that first part of the qualifying was quite boring, but as the time wound down, it just got even more exciting as the laps got faster and faster. Biggest surprise, actually, Evid YT making his ARC debut for the Racing Point team. I believe that's in pursuit. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, we're just waiting for Di Burrito to retire his car. Tim Olsen actually didn't start a lap, so your top 10, in pole position, Conor Satchel. In second, Jake Scarborough. In third, Evid YT. Still haven't gotten his name. In fourth, Joshua Morgan. In fifth, Ollie Durston. He'll try and make his way back up. In sixth, Connor Hannock. In seventh, Joseph Cozy. Eighth, Tyler Crabtree. In ninth, Billy Turgey. And rounding up your top 10, Fidel Fabian. Rounding up your last few, Dylan Swiss Carpenter, Matthew Stotts, and of course, Tim Olsen. Now, this should be interesting. Those guys on the mediums will have the third advantage come lap 5 or 6. Once those mediums switch on, that's game over for the soft runners.
Yeah, it will be close because, well, them hards, they can make the distance from that lap 6, so.
They can indeed, but it is quite difficult, as we established. Waiting for everyone to make their setup changes. That pole position lap from Charles Leclerc in Monaco earlier was quite impressive. Oh, okay. Yes, and he crashed, of course. If you want to run down our starting grid again, just...
Yeah, I'll do it. So your starting grid then for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Connor Setchel taking pole position with Jake Scarborough in P2. Evans YT in P3, obviously we still haven't gotten his name, but whatever we do, might as well. Joshua Morgan in P4. Ollie Durston in P5, Connor Hannock in P6, Joseph Cozy in P7. I need to get Tyler's second name, right?
Crabtree.
Sure it is.
Will I continue on?
Yeah, Connor Crabtree in P8. Yeah, I need to read again.
Billy Targi in P9. Fidel
Fabian in P10. I can't. What's been
Matthew Stotts.
Matthew Stotts in P11. Tim Olsen in P12 and Dylan Scarpman running a good P10. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get used to them.
Yes, of course. Just the names are a little bit hard to get used to, but you'll get the hang of them. Oh, I don't know why, but Dylan he starts behind Tim, even though he did start a lap. I think there's a Ferrari in the background. I believe that is... Yeah, that is Matthew Stotts, okay. Okay. Let's see. As the people are making their way to their grid slots. Really nice angle here. As there's a ghosting Ferrari and Alfa Romeo. Right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Red lights. Lights out? Lights out, and away we go for the Hungarian Grand Prix as Connor Setchel gets a great start. Jake Scarborough an even better start. As Jake Scarborough already has gone the lead into turn 1, will he? No, Connor Setchel is actually making a move back for P1 as Jake Scarborough trying to defend his position. Who will come on top? Going around the inside now. Jake Scarborough gets the position ahead of Connor Setchel now, ahead of his teammate Joshua Morgan. Any other position changes? Any other... Oh, I just noticed Dylan Swiss Carpenter. He's gained 4 positions as he's being pressured now by...
he's gone in deep.
He's gone in deep. Loses all the positions he just gained. As there's a Sector 2 yellow flag because of him, but now he's stuck behind the 2 AlphaTauris, Billy Targi and Joseph Cozy.
Man, Jake Scarborough did what he wanted there, getting ahead of into turn 1. He got a very good start. Connor's initial launch was actually good. He didn't in the second phase.
Yeah, he just bogged down a little. As there's a yellow flag as Kozov and Dylan Swiss Carpenter. What the hell happened here?
That was some sort of collision because one of them got a penalty, so I do believe so.
It does seem very odd as there's a spinning AlphaTauri almost. Back up to the lead now. As, yeah, Connor Setchell has already pulled a gap to his teammate, Zenix Joshua Morgan, my bad. And as Hungary will be it's going to be a long snake of trains. Of car trains. As Joshua Morgan, he's just going, pushing track limits. You can push track limits a little bit, but it's quite dangerous.
I believe, speaking of track limits, I believe Jake Scarborough already got one warning for turn 4 track limits, which are going to be a big factor also. Especially cutting the inside, but also, you want to point out, but turn 4 is actually, it's a very easy place to spin.
It is, yeah.
Because how easy it is in Bangladesh and how easy it is to get warnings, I think the fact how easy it is to spin, I think that goes under the radar a little bit.
It does, it is. We'll see if anyone gets caught up in that little curb. I imagine not, as these people are trying to fight for a race victory, as it looks like Jake Scarborough is moving all the way to the right, just trying to evade Connor Setchell from getting any sort of tow down the main straight. As there isn't much action going around classical Hungary.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, you have Jake Scarborough, you have Connor Setchell, you have Joshua Morgan just out of DRS, and you have Ollie Durston all the way down to Matthew Stoss. Yeah, as I believe that that's Conor Hannock is spun.
Conor Hannock has spun.
5, I'm going to assume he's at the inside curb.
Oh god, yeah, I assume he has, judging by the angle. He did also get a 3-second time penalty. Oh, he's very squirmy coming out of there. This will help Joseph Cozy a little bit as he's trying to recover the places he has lost. I think
Jake might have just gotten out of DRS range of Connor.
Jake has gotten out of DRS range, as Connor Setchell has a little bit more ERS than Jake Scarborough. Interestingly enough, could it be the call? Who knows?
Let's wait and see.
As Evids is actually trying to pressure Ollie Durston into making a mistake, a spectator racing point driver. Evids just trying to do his best, trying to yeah, there isn't really much, as the dirty air is just kicking the drivers as he clips it inside curb a little bit. It does get him out of shape a little bit, as you can see. Coming through this chicane now. This section here is not really good with dirty air and worn tyres. It is a little bit of a handful.
Hannock spun again. This time in turn 4.
Hannock is not having the best of races. I get it. Oh, there's a McLaren in the way. Oh, almost clips the McLaren. Those tyres are overheated. Yeah, that is painful. As Dylan Swiss Carpenter now, he's approaching the Mercedes of the. Oh Jesus! He's just spinning. Dylan Swiss Carpenter. Oh God! Yeah, he's just losing it. Every time he puts down the power, he just keeps on losing it.
There is a train, you have first and second, and you have from 3rd to 6th, so 3rd to 7th, so there are people in like little mini groups. Yeah, they are. As I just noticed there, Zanik Strosh is actually underfueled. You know, from what I know, he does always tend to do that. I think that is one of the things. Evids
gets a crucial 3-second time penalty.
Already, that's not going to be too good for him.
It is a long race, But there is plenty of time to not make mistakes, as Ollie Durston runs a little bit wide through there. The two Ferraris trying to pressure Evids into making a mistake, and Evids, he does make a mistake. Tyler Crabtree, I imagine Crabtree is going to try and make a move, and yeah, Crabtree does. I don't know why Evids is Evids is about to get overtaken by another Ferrari. Will he? The Ferrari does send one. Down the inside, and he does make it stick as Evids does not get the arrest. Evids has been mugged by both Ferraris. Interesting stuff, as Conor Hannock is already getting lapped.
Yeah, now I think that's that. Oh my, Evids has to take a waste of action. You don't want to do that on them all times. I think the thing is now, I think Tyler and Matthew Scott tires. I think they're starting to. Well, obviously, yeah. They're coming into their own now because soft runners will be pitting soon, so there's a chance for the Ferraris.
These, as far as I'm aware, mediums you can pit until lap 6. You can stay out until lap 16. That's where the tires start to. Crucial 3 seconds.
Yeah, that will be close.
Ollie Durston. He's about to press.
Oh, the back of him.
Runs into the back. Yeah.
No wing damage, and they managed to avoid that. Joshua Morgan into the pits. Just hit the undercut around here. Is very powerful. If he doesn't get caught in traffic, and that's the Ollie Durston going to get overtaken now by Tyler and again by Matty. Both Ferraris.
Both Ferraris making up number 14 and number 15. Doing great justice.
We're going for the move down the inside. Jake Scarborough into turn 2. Has the inside line. Jake will have the outside line for turn 3. And will make the move on the run to turn 4 though. Conor
with the greater drive. Well, who will back out? I imagine it's going to be Jake Scarborough. No, it doesn't. No,
brilliant move by Conor.
Jake Scarborough does go a little bit wide, but yes, great racing. It does remind me of Hungary 2019 between Alex Albon and Daniil Kvyat, as Jake Scarborough again, he's trying to make a move on Conor Setchell, but fails to do so and loses his time a little bit, around 6/10. Great racing from these two.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna. Yeah, Joshua Morgan, because he's gonna get a massive undercut because he'll be on hard. And from experience, I know how heavy the undercut is around here, especially on new hards as we're doing soft. Let's see, Conor Setchell in. Big Scarborough in. I'm gonna assume the only person in this 50 crowd gets experience.
As the two Ferraris now inherit the lead, 1 and 2, like in Monaco, they'll do it here tonight in ARC. No, they didn't get 1 and 2 in Monaco. My bad.
1 and 4 actually. I'm surprised. NFT. Cameron. Oh, it doesn't get held up by only person. That's most. Let's see. Where was the next Oscar out in order? He'll come out. Jake Scarborough on soft.
Oh, he does make up a little bit of time. Will he get ahead of Jake Scarborough? No, he will not. But he'll be deadly close beside Jake Scarborough. Jake Scarborough, I just noticed he's on soft tyres. Interesting stuff.
You don't know if he's committed to a 2-stop.
Oh, locks up a little bit and gets his car very skittish. Obviously, Joshua Morgan trying to do the best he can as he runs wide a little bit, does not exceed track limits though. Back up to the top. No, not the top. Sorry, my bad.
Well, Wardrick Scarborough has the advantage. He needs to try and push as much as he can and get that gap. And when he pits, there we go, everyone knows that. Medium's 21 laps. It'll be close. You have to extend this stint if you want to. So.
Realistically, these two Ferraris are in the greatest position. They could pit now and negate any advantage that the hard tires have, but like it being wise to do so.
Jake Scarborough gets past Conor Setchell in P5.
Good move by Jake Scarborough. I did miss it though. Yeah, and look, Jake is just burning his ERS trying to get away from the Renault driver.
I don't think Conor Setcher's too worried at the moment.
No, I don't think so, because he is saving up his ERS. There is a difference of 70%-ish. Yeah, if you look at the ERS count between Jake Scarborough and Conor Setchell, it is quite big.
It is quite big. It is indeed. I don't know why Jake Scarborough was using it in corners, but he was, so.
In this track, you don't want to burn any of your ERS, as it is quite dangerous.
Seems to be what he's done now.
He seems confident. In the long run, might it hurt him?
Then he's toned it into a fifth. He's done a good stint on himself.
Yes, he does. Billy Targhee has done well, as De Burrito puts the fastest lap. If that's what he was going for, then well played. But there is still another 25 laps remaining.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Anything can happen.
Matthew Stotts gets a 3 second.
Yeah, I think both this Ferrari's just trying to start. I doubt you'll see them fighting as well. They're both just trying to have the best race they can to each other.
I imagine Tyler Crabtree and Matthew Stotts are going to be trying to work together to maximise their stint. As spinning away, he's just pushing his tyres. Back down to the fight between Setchell and De Burrito. There is no fight.
Yeah, Jake Scarborough's gone. As you would expect.
Indeed. Ollie Durston, nothing much, neither from Evids. Everyone's kind of separated. There isn't really much action going on. Oh god, there isn't really much going on. Everyone's kind of separated into their little groups.
I think we'll just see it trying to consume them hard tires because it won't be an easy thing to do to get them to the end. So
no, it will not. For these people, if I were them, somebody caused an accident already. No, I don't encourage those actions though, but it is kind of
get them either. That gap between Conor Setchell and Tyler is staying around about the same. It's not decreasing by that much. It's not increasing by that much. It's been in the 17 seconds for a while now. So, two the medium tyre runners of both and Matthew Stotts and Tyler.
The medium
have a consistent pace.
Yeah, they do. There isn't really much tyre difference. All in all, it's all about the driver's skill at the end of the day.
As you mentioned, I think both Ferraris of Matthew Stotts and Tyler could be in the best position.
Yeah.
When the race comes.
Obviously, these two cannot double stack, so one will have to sacrifice. And I will admit, it is kind of sticky for them two. Who will pit first?
I think it would have. Well, I think you'd have to give it, as of in real life, usually to the driver who's leaving, because they're leading, sorry, because there's no real potential then getting on the court. There are no ultimate strategy for them, so I think it will just be whoever is ahead.
Matthew Stotts did go a little bit squarely there. Yeah, them two are just maintaining their pace, not really pulling or pushing.
You don't need to. As only there's somewhere a few second penalty.
Just noticed there.
We're currently only 4 drivers yet to get a penalty. Tyler, Conor Setchell,
Fidel Fabian,
and Dylan Verstappen. So
Charlie Congdon has joined.
I believe that's another engineering job.
Another engineer. How many more engineers do we need?
Good question, to be honest. I don't know, as Connor Setchum is... He started to... If anything, he's gained on Jake Scarborough. Them soft tires, that attempt by Jake really hasn't worked out, I think.
No, it hasn't worked out in the way that Jake wanted to. Now, interestingly enough, that isn't... I did question the soft tires, and my hypothesis was correct. Unfortunately so.
Ollie Durston and then Joshua Morgan, I think. Yeah, Ollie Durston and Joshua Morgan, very close. Ollie Durston within the DRS range of Josh.
Ollie's...
Just into the battle soon.
Josh now, he's just feeling the pressure mount upon him now. It's going slowly through these sections as Ollie Durston does run wide. I imagine that is going to be a little bit of a warning.
Only on the edge of being in the DRS, and currently 8/10, we should get it on the straight.
If he does maintain the gap, yes he will.
I think the next few laps is where we're going to see Tyler and Matthew both coming the same with Tim Olsen as well, so.
I'm just looking at Jake Scarborough's tires, those things look shot.
And also the ERS, Jesus.
Yeah, oh god. Yeah, look at Connor Satchel, he's approaching Jake Scarborough, and Satchel does the absolute best thing.
Yeah, definitely, yeah, 1.3 nearly out, so.
Billy Turkey gets the 3-second time penalty.
Yeah. So currently in the points though, so not a bad race from him.
No, not too bad, not too bad. He's held his own. Again, we're not really much action going on. Xenix Josh runs a little bit wide. And now Ollie Durston will have the run on
here. As Tyler into the pits. I'm trying to see where he comes out because he could be near enough to this battle. Olsen as well, but yeah.
Satchel now coming out ahead of Tyler, but Tyler has made his strategy.
The next Joshua Morgan, he has.
He has incredible.
He's done a brilliant overcut.
He has actually. Not enough to.
This makes you wonder where Matthew Stott should be right with these guys as well. Shouldn't be too far off.
He should slot in right behind Ollie Durston and/or Joshua Morgan.
And now, obviously, Tyler's 7 knots faster than anyone around him, 7 or 8 knots faster, so now it's a case of trying to see whether he can catch the leader on the central, because if he can, we associate Ferrari with strategical bottles. This could be a masterclass.
The absolute opposite here tonight, folks.
Ferrari masterclass.
Indeed, as Dylan Swiss Carpenter picks up the 3-second time penalty.
It's only 3 cars are apparently now.
There's another fight going on, Fidel Fabian and Tim Olsen.
Yep, as Matthew Stotts coming in and out of the pit, the T-Way is going to come out.
This is the most crucial part of the moment. He does slot in behind Connor Setchel, but will he get ahead of his teammate? No, he will not. But will he get ahead? I cannot spectate the Ferrari. He gets ahead of Ollie Durston. Will he get ahead of Joshua Morgan? And Joshua Morgan, has a really good run into Matthew Stotts. Joshua Morgan taps the Ferrari a little bit. The Ferrari fighting back, trying to hold his place. He'll come back round for the switchback. No, he won't. These two Ferraris have pulled off the switch or the move as
Josh sliding a little bit.
Slides, yeah, indeed, as there's a lack of grip on that Renault.
That gap between Tyler and Connor already down to 3.4. Tyler's not waiting around.
Tyler is pushing the limits of his car now. As Matthew stops, he's just pushing track limits ever so slightly as well. Oh, Zenix Josh, he does get a bad run, and now is going to be pressured by Matthew Stotts by the time we get to the main straight. Ollie Durston sneaking in behind. Well, he could be the one capitalising on all this.
It will be interesting to see.
As he does get squirmish, that there's spinning Alfa Romeo.
That's Dylan.
Dylan Swiss Carpenter getting squirrelish.
See Matthew Stotts using the ERS, he's gaining on Josh, he's gaining, gonna go down the inside.
Well, on the inside.
Josh trying to get the switch back.
Josh will get the switch back, but Matthew Stotts will get the DRS, and now will it be a make or break here? And it looks like it's going to be a make for the Ferrari driver, but will Joshua Morgan hold it down the outside? No, he does not. Joshua Morgan has to cede the position, and now it's back to square one.
Penalty.
Oh, frustration for the Renault driver, as now
Ferrari won't be complaining. They're 2 and 3 at the moment.
These two Ferraris have pulled off a masterclass. Now it's all about Tyler Crabtree trying to get within Connor Setchell's DRS range. Okay, I'm just going to try and check the lap old tires. There's 8 laps in this tire stint alone. Now, Lee, by the end of this race, Connor Setchell's hards will be dead. But will it be like Monaco, where it's impossible to overtake, or will it be easy pickings for Tyler Crabtree?
I think he could definitely do it. Let's see. Only Durst made the move on Josh and Morgan. I didn't even see that.
Oh yeah, neither. Yeah, well done to Ollie Durston and Zenix Josh. He's just now falling down the order. Evid's lining up a move, ready to capitalise on Zenix Josh's faults and errors as Joshua Morgan, he keeps... Oh! He
Morgan.
almost... Oh, and he brings the racing point into the barrier. Disaster for the racing point. It was going all so well until Josh Morgan, he just made a mistake.
And he lost the back end. It was just wrong place, wrong time for Evers, unfortunately for him.
Unfortunately, there is no safety car, there is no VSC either. As this helps out Tyler Crabtree a little bit more, as Tyler Crabtree, he's now winding down the gap now. Look at that, 2.0 seconds. Any other battles going on? No, there's not. Everyone's separated.
You guys will just fall down, unfortunately for him. Jake Scarborough is now falling out of points.
Jake Scarborough, he has...
I don't know how that happened.
He's made the wrong strategy call, of course. Great qualifying, just did not get the strategy right.
Yeah.
As he's now approaching Dylan Swiss Carpenter. Dylan Swiss Carpenter struggling on ERS.
Yeah, I think it's only a matter of time before you see Tyler in Connor's DRS.
Indeed.
The only advantage Connor has is the ERS difference, which could be one of his saving graces. Jake Scarborough going for the move on Dylan into turn 1. Goes to the outside, Dylan defends the inside. Jake with the better traction will make the move. I know that goes up in the P9.
Sorry, I'm not paying attention at the moment. Hold on.
I wonder if a Ferrari 1-2 could be on the horizon here.
It'd be certainly nice for the Ferrari pair. I'm still spectating Tyler Crabtree.
He's gaining. He doesn't want to use the ERS. He's just gonna. You won't have any for when he gets in on a such DRS.
Oh, he does get a squirmish there. This is about 2 tenths, but there's always time. Billy Target again, getting a 3-second time penalty.
I think I've just seen Connor Setcher on no warnings, whereas Tyler is on 2. So Tyler needs to try and keep his car within the limit, while still trying to catch Setcher, because it doesn't look like, unless Connor Setcher gets 3 warnings in the next 14 laps, that he'll get a penalty on this, so I think this will
There is
come in
always
being
time.
on track.
Usually penalties here, if you get one, you're more than likely to get 2 in succession. Especially in this section here, as Tyler Crabtree just rode. As, yeah, look at the gap now, it's just 1.051.
When we get DRS, this will be close.
It will be close, indeed. Once he gets inside that DRS, he will be...
No, I think he's missed out on this lap. I think if he's anywhere, I think next lap is where we might see it.
Indeed, as Connor Satchel now is just saving his ERS. We'll see now, as yeah, he's just not going to be within that DRS detection zone. I think Connor Satchel, he's just pulling away from Tyler now. The momentum has shifted within Satchel's favour.
Yeah, the difference is Setcher will have to save tyres, whereas Tyler, if he wants to push, he can, because he won't have any tyre concerns. I don't believe he will.
No, of course not. There's like 8 laps difference tyres, 9 laps.
Something like that. Yeah, I think mate, you're right. You're right. 8 laps. Yeah. Don't.
If it gets a 3-second time penalty.
I think we're just waiting for this lead battle to heat up, really.
It really is, as everyone's just separated. It's like a long snake. There isn't really much action going on. If you pay attention to the minimap, there isn't really much close action. Actually, the lead battle now, it's slipping away from Tyler Crabtree, as Connor Satchel is now using some of his ERS to...
Yo, flag, that's what
Jake. No safety car or VSC.
He's off his wings and extra into the pits.
VSC
though.
Okay,
that's good for Tyler. That means he can save his ERS and exhaust. That will help him as well, because he can pick one from the mediums and can still come out like I think it will be P7. Yeah, P7 it will be.
For Tyler, it could be the move, as Connor Satchel looks like he's saving a lot of his ERS.
Just trying to knock speed as well, because we know how weird this game can be with that, man. No one's
as DRS is enabled, nobody has gone to drive through. Connor Satchel with the optimal restart, as he's gotten... Oh no! Tyler has...
It's close.
It is close indeed, as take an eye at Connor Satchel's ERS usage. It might be the factor here, as he just misses out on DRS again.
That must be so close, because he was, from what I can see on the gap, he was in it for nearly all of that. So
yeah, he's just getting squirmish coming out the final corner, penultimate corner. My bad. Yeah, Satchel, he's just using his driver skill now to get away from Tyler.
I've got 9/10 also. I don't think Tyler will be going anywhere anytime soon.
Tyler gets a 3-second time penalty. Unlucky.
That'll calm some nerves inside Connor Satchel's cockpit.
The 2 remaining people left without a penalty, Fidel Fabian and Connor Satchel.
I'm checking out Connor Satchel's warning, see if he's got any. Still on the warning, so...
Good for the Renault driver. However, if I were Jack Tyler Crabtree, I'll try and win it on track. At least you have something to brag about.
Yeah. We'll get DRS this time.
He does, indeed does get DRS, as now it's going to be a case of Tyler trying to haul himself with Connor Satchel. Oh, yellow flags. It's third sector.
Oh,
looks
that was
to be
Tim Olsen.
Tim Olsen bottles it, and he has to go around for another lap to replace his front wing.
It's gonna be awful for him.
The DNT racer not going to be happy, as
Joshua Morgan going for the move.
Matthew Stotts gets a penalty. Hold on, let me.
Cost him too much because only Thurston moved. A while back when Joshua Morgan going for the move on the early corner into turn 2. But then inside on fresher tyres and on softer tyres, he'll make that move pretty easily.
Makes it stick indeed, as yeah, it's a very comfortable move for Zanik Josh as he's approaching a slow moving Tim Olsen. Tim Olsen gets in the way of Josh Morgan. Tim Olsen now gets out the way. Will he fight him going into this chicane? Yes, he does, as he's now holding up Billy Targy. Them two get it cleanly, get around cleanly, but person losing out here is Billy Targy. Back up to the front now, as again more of DRS hauling more than anything.
Definitely is.
It's going to be a strain between these two, but it is what it is. Just look how worn those hards though are on Connor Satchel compared to Tyler Crabtree.
Yeah.
Oh, now they're approaching Blue Rock runners.
Blue gets out of the way to also into the pit, but it only caught putting down to P8. Just thing on this quite a way back. Oh. Oh, Dylan Spawn!
Dylan spins it again. Disaster for this driver. Yeah, I'm not sure if you looked at his front tyres when he was stationary, but them front tyres look absolutely worn.
23 lap, but if you don't listen to that forward, so I'm not surprised, you know?
Five tenths now is your gap between Connor Satchel and Tyler Crabtree. Connor Satchel doing well to keep the gap this constant.
Yeah, there is. Connor Hannock ahead. He should get away soon as he's a back marker, but...
Oh, Connor Hannock spins it.
Oh, he does spin. Never mind, that is one way to get out of the way from it. Yeah, another spin for Connor.
Ollie Durston gets a 3-second time penalty. Brings his average up to... Hold on, bear with me. 9 seconds. No, 6 seconds, my bad. I'm looking at the wrong driver. No, it could have been a false yellow flag, unless it's, yeah, Connor Hannock. He's just having a mare race.
Yeah. Time little right in the back of Connor. Dino coming into the final corner. Can he get the power down? Can he go for a move on the straight? He's going to use his overtake, so he's not going to hold back. I think it'll be close enough into turn 1. No, close enough into turn 1. He wants to send it, which he doesn't, so...
He doesn't need to defend, he's that far back. Connor Satchel, he's just playing with this driver right now.
Of course, Connor will know he won't want to fight because it won't do anything for his tyres.
No, it will not. In fact, it might make him a little bit worse off.
After corner cut, I think he's on 1 warning now. His tyre is definitely on 1 warning now.
If you want to check it for me, I'll keep an eye on this fight.
Yep, Connor got his first warning and Tyler got 1 warning now, so... I mean, all it takes is 2 more mistakes from Connor and bang, he's got a pound in this, so he needs to keep his head.
Quite impressive from the New Horizons drive. Oh, that's another penalty. Or warning.
Another warning, I'm going to assume it's check. Can't see what he got.
That's definitely a warning there.
You can't have. That is a corner where you can cut. So. Well.
Oh.
Okay. Oh yeah, plus back in. Yeah. That last one wasn't, but that one just there was the one before that. Yeah, he lost it back in. Matthew Stoff was closing the gap though a little bit.
Matthew Stoff, he's been lying around, but he'd be the one that takes the grand prize. As Tyler is just struggling to keep up with the New Horizons driver.
If her gets another 10, I wonder could we see a Ferrari battle for P2 at the end? Because if I think thought was cast and if Tyler gets another penalty, we'll be on the same. So I'm watching it.
Doctor will be a battle as that's Steve from behind Matthew Stotts. It does look depressing that McLaren got laps. He was leading, but made the wrong strategy calls. Now as we move on to the 30th lap, started by Connor Setchell. 5 tenths is your gap. Evans gets another time penalty. Dylan Swiss Carpenter gets fastest lap, 1:16.6.
So, I think stopping anyone else from getting the point. We won't see what him and goes, but anyone else can get on that point.
Jake Scarborough gets a 3-second time penalty.
He's on the 12 now. Within for 5 tenths.
It is indeed.
See what will happen out of the final corner. How I get a good enough one to try and challenge Connor even keep that back here.
That's Connor Setchell. I think he's using a little yellow flag. Jake's I'm surprised that wasn't a safety car. Still no safety car, to be honest.
I think if he's retired, then might be the whole story, but
yeah. And even if the safety car does come out now, it's a little bit too late.
I mean, Fabian wouldn't mind having no penalty.
No, he would not. As look at the gap now. It's closer than ever. It could be the time where Tyler could make a move. He could pull out the 3 seconds. Remember?
He's got another penalty that's up to 9 seconds now, so I think if he does catch up, be a PC finish. If yellow flag, that is
Jake Scarborough
again.
Disaster for the NFL driver, the McLaren driver.
Another right on the back of Connor.
He gets squirmish.
It's to these final 2 corners where Connor seems to have better traction and he just seems to be able to get away.
He does, yeah. Look at that traction coming out that final section as Connor Setchell is using a little bit of his ERS now to try to stay ahead of Tyler Crabtree as poor Jake Scarborough. He's just getting mugged. Had everything, lost everything.
Yeah, it shows you what a wrong strategy call can do.
Connor Setchell makes it a little bit of a... I think he's retired on track.
He retired on track? No, I think he did crash. I'm not sure enough.
Hold on, let's see this. Tim Wilson moves. He, yeah, just despawned right in front of my eyes, so we will never know.
Got within. He got within the DRS of his teammate. I don't think it will matter too much, but.
Third time's your turn, Tyler.
Connor Setcher on 2 warnings now, though.
Connor Setcher's. It's over here where Tyler, he's just getting all loosey. It's not the best for him. Yeah, look at that. Connor Setcher and Tyler now using ERS. Oh, look at that overspeed. Connor Setcher defends for his position. Early on the power does Tyler get on.
And that's the goal. As I said, Connor Setcher only 1 warning away from the penalty now, so
could be on.
He just needs to start a little bit carefully.
Could be all or nothing for Connor Setcher. Could just be wiped from him. Ooh, does get a little bit loose at the end of that corner. Fast left-hander. This section now is the most prone place to get a penalty. Oh, Tyler has gotten a 3-second time penalty, and that takes the pressure off Connor.
You're tired, you're gonna make me yawn now.
Yeah, sorry. Just looking at these two fight, it's just like one can't get past another. It's because Dirty Air is just doing him crazy.
Yeah, well, that is the issue that obviously in real life, that is the issue that hopefully we fix.
Hopefully, in theory it should work. Yeah, no fights going ahead at the moment. Just 2 Ferraris at it. Actually, yeah, the other Ferrari is doing well. Connor Setcher is now being handed by the Ferraris now. The pressure is really on, despite the penalties.
If you want to finish out on track, so will Connor, and so will Matthew as well, if there is anything. Good chance.
Yes, indeed.
You know we're going to be going on to the final lap with Connor Setcher leading.
Last lap battle. As Tyler now, he's going to burn his ears. Go on.
Closest he's ever been. Going to go down inside.
Tyler will take the wider line. He'll mimic the switchback, but gets loose at the exit, and that might have sealed the final nail in the coffin.
Right there.
Oh, Tyler is making a move. Tyler has binned it. Tyler has binned it. That promotes his teammate into 2nd place. Will he be the one that strips Connor of the elusive 1st place?
Tyler should be okay. He shouldn't be caught by only unless his tires are dead.
Oh God! This is disaster for the Ferraris.
Get to the podium to
oh no! As Dolly Durston almost clips the Ferrari.
Jesus.
Oh my God. Oh my God. As it was going also perfectly for the Ferrari. As now we're going to have to spectate the man himself. Who has fended well from the Ferrari of Tyler Crabtree. And is defended well from Matthew Stotts now. But it will be Connor Setcher who crosses the line in P1, followed by Matthew Stotts, followed by Ollie Durston.
Ollie Durston's been gifted a podium, he's not going to complain.
No, he will not. Heartbreak for the Ferrari driver here. Was doing well, but just his mistakes and impatientness just got him in the end.
Well, I'd say a frustrating P5. He was there at one point. So, yeah,
A P5, a 1.5 for the Renault. Strong showing. Billy Targi about to cross the finish line.
I think he'll fall down to P7. So without Fabian will take that position, but not far.
Without Fabian, yep. Evitz finishes his lap. Now we're just waiting on Tim Olsen.
Oh
what a
my
race!
God. Yeah, when I saw Tara going for that move, I was just thinking that I had a bad feeling that someone was gonna spin.
Indeed, yeah. As that is your race, ladies and gentlemen. The Hungarian Grand Prix. Lee, can you get the top three in?
I can, I'll do that now.
As I'm going to capture the race director.
Conceptual, where is only Durst?
In first position, Connor Setchell. Second, Matthew Stott. Third, Ollie Durston. Fourth, the heartbreak for Ferrari, Tyler Crabtree. In fifth, Xenix Josh. In sixth, Fidel Fabian. In seventh, Billy Targi. In eighth, Evids. In ninth, Tim Olsen. In 10th, Joseph Cozy.
Name, by the way?
AVX LX.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Connor Hannick comes out on P12 and P13. Jake Scarborough.
And Matthew Stott. Not used to that. There we go, I've added them all. Come on, do it on PlayStation. Oh, don't tell PlayStation, please. Let me add them. There you go, they all should be added now. Oh,
yeah.
I couldn't add spinning win because.
Hold on, I got you. They're not in this party, no? Oh no, they are. Okay. Hold on, let me just get you spin. Yeah, let me just see if I can get Matthew Stotts in here. Yeah. Hold on, just let me get. I don't think he's appearing online. Oh yeah, he is. Okay, here you are. As we wait for the others to go in. Connor Setcher here with us.
There we go.
It's been this is a podium interview, so once we'll get questions underway as soon as we get everyone in.
Okay. There we
as
go.
Ollie Durston comes into our party. Right, let's get underway with the questions. Ollie, that podium place.
He takes a minute to load it in, just give him a second.
Oh, does he? Alright.
I don't leave always in though. Can you hear us, Ollie? Just give it a second.
Alright.
Should hear him in a second.
I just got news that Mikey De Jong won't be making it to AF1 tonight.
Yes. Anyway.
Anyways, Ollie Durston, you here?
Ollie, are you here?
Yes.
Alright,
there we go.
Ollie. Alright. P3. Your race was kind of lonely in your perspective, to be honest. Take us through your race.
Yeah, it was really lonely. I had a bit of miscommunication at the start. I didn't realise that the best strategy was medium to hard rather than soft to hard. I tried to go out on mediums in qualifying and that didn't work, so I went on softs and validated. So I was just pushing mainly, well, not the whole race, but most of the race. And then towards the end, when I forgot his name, but one of the Ferraris spun, I just used everything I had left. I pushed like mad, just so I could get the podium. It was apart from that, it was quite a dull race.
It was quite lonely from your perspective. Well, I mean, congrats on the podiums anyway. On the podium, anyways, that is a good result for the Alfa Romeo squad. But moving on to P2, take us through your race, especially from on the last lap when your teammate spun. Was there any tension in between the comms? Was there any shouting going on between you two?
I actually had no communication with him the whole race. We didn't party up. We never talked. I had no communication with him the whole time. So I don't know how he reacted. I'm sure he was upset though, because he had a easy second place sitting right in front of him till that happened.
Yeah, it is quite heartbreaking. But you picked up your second podium here in AF2. So congrats to you, Lee. Any questions? Lee?
When we come back, not next week, the week after, I want to say, it is Russia, I do believe. Yeah, it is Russia. How do you think you're going to get on there?
I don't know. It's a track that has cutting problems, and I have cutting issues, so cutting-wise, I don't think it's going to be good for me, but I like the track, so just going to try and win it and do the best I can.
Okay. And moving on to our race winner, Connor Satchel.
Hello.
An incredible race. You've held off Tyler Crabtree the entire race. At the beginning of the race, you were hounded by Jake Scarborough. Just take us through your race. Like, what was going through your head?
Well, if I'm honest, straight after quali, I needed a toilet break, so my formation lap wasn't the best, and by the time I got to the grid, I was in the wrong engine mode, so going down into turn 1, I was in lean, and I didn't even realise until I got to the chicane, so that's how he ended up getting in front of me. But it was fun trying to claw back at him. The moment I saw him go on the softs, I was like, yeah, that's not the right strategy to be on. And it did pay off for me, and then if I'm honest, I was really surprised that I had to be fighting both of the Ferraris. I know it would have been on strategy, but I'm surprised they had the pace to put themselves in that position anyway. And Tyler was great all race. It's just on the final lap, I think coming through turn 2, he was there on the outside. Coming to turn 3, I was ahead, only just on the outside. Neither car did anything reckless. I think Tyler stuck his nose in a little bit, but it wasn't dangerous. I left him as much space as I could have done, and I think it was more down to bad physics in the end. And it was a shame because he did drive really well. I would have liked to add him up there.
Yeah, indeed. Lee, any questions?
Same question I asked Matthew. In 2 weeks' time we head to Russia. How do you think you're going to get on there?
Was that to me, sorry?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Russia, it's okay. I've not raced around there in ages, so I can't even comment on how competitive I'll be.
Okay, that's all from me.
And ladies and gentlemen, again, like Lee said, Russia in 2 weeks' time in AF1 and AF2. If you enjoyed what you saw here today, hit the subscribe button, press like on the video, and peace out.